How's it, everyone? Wayne the Known here, and welcome to another episode of Geeking Out, where we basically discuss everything nerd and geek related. I am joined here by Miss Marvelous Cosplay, and we are going to be talking about her nerd and geek collection from comic books to figures to signed autographs and everything in between. So, again, Miss Marvelous, thank you for coming on to talk about your collection.
Thank you for having me, Wayne.
You are very welcome. So, when did you first start your collection?
Oh, okay. I think what really, if I go back a little while, I would say probably around like 2006, I found a Toy Biz Rogue at a thrift store, and it just set me on this whole like nostalgic. Just I lost control. I think after that, and then it just kind of barreled out of control from there.
I mean, I can see like right behind you, you have like a lot of Marvel stuff.
I do. I collect a lot of Marvel Legends, largely the women. My favorite are the rarer ones that are harder to find, and occasionally I'll get like an awesome custom that is
Ooh.
made by my friend Pixel Phantom 85. He does really great work. So I got a couple of those, and I also have some DC stuff too.
Nice. Now the
Best of
Marvel
both
Legends.
worlds.
Now the Marvel Legends, is that the one like where you buy the figure and then it comes with like a random body part to build?
Yes, yes, yes. Extra heads, extra hands.
Nice. Yeah, I've seen like the ones where if you collect all eight or something, then it'll like you can build a giant scroll or something from
Yes, I
Marvel.
haven't done that yet. I haven't. I haven't.
So, what's it been like collecting for since '06?
I'm sorry. Can you repeat that?
I said, what's it been like collecting since for almost 20 years?
Oh man, it's fun. Like there's like always the thrill of the hunt, whether you're at like a toy fair, a swap meet, at a convention. Um, and there's a lot of should I open this or should I not? Because for the longest time, for the longest time, I was one of those people that was like, I'm gonna leave it in the box. I'm gonna leave it in the
Oh,
box.
the good old
But you've been
NR,
only
the
do that
good
for
old
so long.
the good old NRFB, never removed from box.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So do you remember what the very first thing you collected was?
Okay, I'm gonna have to say the Toy Biz.
Oh, I've never heard it. What is that?
Oh, yeah, the Toy Biz collection are like the first. Um, well, I'll just show you. Okay, well they come in different sizes. Okay, so like this is like back in like the early to mid '90s. Toy
Oh,
Biz.
okay. I remember. I
Yeah,
remember the Toy Biz collection now. You
yeah.
said Biz, and like, okay, I've heard of that. I'm looking it up right now. Oh yeah, okay. So like Toy Biz X-Men Invasion series. Okay. Oh yeah, DC. I've seen it like my local nerd store, my local nerd and geek shop has has some of these. Okay, yeah, I remember the Toy Biz now. Yeah, I used to have.
Yeah.
Okay, wow, yeah, they go for a lot of from what I'm looking at. Some of them, like a Toy Biz X-Men Rogue 10-inch action figure from '96 can goes for like is going for like $100 right now. Oh wow!
What size is that one? Because I might have
It
it.
it's the Toy Biz X-Men Rogue 10-inch action figure 1996. It's where she's like holding a staff or something, and she's wearing her leather jacket, and she has the big hair. Yep, that's the one.
Yep.
Yeah, wow, yeah, those aren't cheap.
And then I have this Wolverine, and it's the
Oh,
one that kind of works like a viewfinder, and it has like little scenes from like the animated cartoon.
oh, that
You
is
look
so
through like the
cool.
body.
Damn. And you said you found these where at like at a thrift store?
Um, well, some of them I found thrifting. There is another place where I get like a lot of Toy Biz, vintage Toy Biz, and it's this shop in Sacramento called Toy Fusion. I get a
I've
lot
heard
of
of
like
that.
older stuff from them.
I've heard of that, but I never the both times I've gone down to Sacramento back in 2017 and 2019, I've never been there. I may have to when I make another con trip, I may have to check that place out.
Oh yeah, definitely. And even if they don't have them like out on display, like you could talk to like the shop owner or one of the people that's working at the register, and they'll go find them for you.
I will
Yeah.
definitely keep that in mind. So out of all the things you own, we're gonna talk about like your least favorite, but even though you keep it. Um, the biggest piece, the most expensive thing you paid for, and what you find to be the most valuable. So, what's the smallest figure you own?
I would have to say my Lego minis.
Oh, my Beast, Red Phoenix, Wolverine,
Yep.
Cyclops. Oh wow,
And this is just like the tip of the iceberg. I'm sure you probably already guessed.
where'd you get that at?
Um, a convention.
What convention did you get that at? I've never seen
I think
Lego
I bought
collections
this
at
at like
conventions.
East Bay Comic Con, probably like 3 or 4 years ago.
That's cool though. How long did
Yeah.
that take you to set up?
It didn't take me long at all because they did it for me.
That's pretty neat though.
Yeah. So I mean, I bought it just like it is. It comes apart every now and again because Legos, but I fix it.
Nice. So now what's like the biggest thing you own? I'm not sure if you can bring it out or not.
um, you know what? Let me. We're gonna go mobile. I'm gonna take this off my ring lights.
Because I've seen you post on your Instagram. You just share like a lot of your stuff.
Yeah. You know, I try to keep it like relatively like um I guess presentable, but it's hard to do sometimes because like all the dust and all the little nooks and crannies that get into like all
Oh
the little
yeah.
figures details and stuff like that. So I actually spent like a majority of my day like dusting and cleaning just this section because this in itself is a lot of work. But we'll travel upstairs to like the game room and I'll show you what I have up there.
Okay, sure.
Okay. And up we go.
While you're doing that, what's it been like collecting? I'm not sure if I asked that.
What is it like collecting?
Yeah.
Um, oh boy. It's a bit overwhelming, but it's really fun.
There we go.
Okay, so I would say the biggest thing, um, well, I mean, that's tough. I mean, I have a lot of stuff still kind of sort of put away, but I mean, I have like the Lego Millennium Falcon because I was on like a Lego Star Wars kick for like the longest time. That's kind of in pieces, but I
Mhm.
do have my AT-AT walker. I don't know if
Oh,
you could see it.
oh wow, yeah, I can see it. Is that a Lego one or is that like a toy for like the 90s?
I don't know if it's that old. Because they have a tendency to like launch stuff and then reissue it when a new movie comes out. So I think it's one of the newer ones.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
And stuff that I haven't even like put together.
What is
Let's see. This is
oh the X-wing. Nice.
yeah, yeah, and I would say, I mean, this isn't mine. It's my husband's. So we collect together. And he's got like this Mandalorian Nerf gun. Yeah.
Nice.
I
Yeah,
would say
what's
that's
the
probably the biggest thing. I mean, it's his, but by proxy, since we're married, how that goes.
technically it's yours too. Yeah, what's it been like collecting with your husband now? Because I've seen like I said, I've seen on both yours and Mikey's Instagram. You guys like have a lot of nerds, put a lot of nerdy stuff.
I'll tell you, I am a terrible enabler.
So he didn't
Um,
start collect. So he didn't start. So he didn't start until you. So basically, you got him into collecting.
I mean, I think he had a smaller collection, definitely when we first started dating. But as I said before, terrible enabler. Like so, like when we would go out to like conventions, toy shows, and swap meets and things of that nature. If he sees something that he wants and it's kind of pricey, like I'm not the type of wife to stop him. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, go ahead, baby, you get it, you deserve it, and that's really how it goes.
So his Mandalorian rifle is like the biggest thing he owns then?
That's one of the things that like we found at a convention that was like an arm and a leg, but I was like,
Oh.
get it.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Um Speaking of, what's the most expensive thing you own and what's the most expensive thing Mike owns?
Okay. I'm gonna have to say for sorry, I'm trying to get this camera angle right. Okay. I think for him it's probably gonna be this.
Oh yeah,
Um,
that's pretty big.
yeah, it's pretty
I
big.
remember like looking online and seeing how much those things were worth, and they were like there's different prices for each
Oh yeah,
version.
you could pay hundreds of dollars for like things that you would never imagine paying hundreds of dollars for. And it could also be like these guys. We have a bunch of these.
Oh yeah, his yeah, oh yeah, that's the exact my local shop here in town has that exact same helmet. That helmet has been on my list for a long time.
Oh yeah, I think for me probably. I mean, I try to be sort of frugal, as I always see like um the more I could buy. But I'd say for me, the most expensive item I own is probably, and I haven't opened it yet.
Ooh.
Black Series Bo-Katan.
Oh, Bo-Katan helmet.
Yeah.
Nice. I take it that's gonna be for a future cosplay then too.
That's the goal. I still have to finish
Nice.
Sabine Wren,
Oh yeah,
but we'll get there.
I know the Black Series helmets have become really popular lately from what I've seen.
Yeah, well, I think a lot of the popularity not just goes with the collecting aspect of it, but the fact that you can actually wear it.
Oh yeah, no, that's like the coolest thing. I've seen like the Darth Vader. I've seen the Darth Vader helmet where you can like lift it up and you see the innards of his helmet and then that part lifts up. Like it's crazy how these companies are making these things that are nearly screen accurate too.
Right, right.
That is crazy. Um, how much did the helmet cost?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't ask.
And
Sometimes
what
those
about?
things are better left unsaid.
Oh, I'm sure, and I imagine the same is with Mikey's Mandalorian Nerf rifle too.
Oh yeah.
Nice. So to you, what is the most valuable thing you own? Like you may have not spent a whole lot on it, but to you, it has a lot of sentimental value.
Okay, okay. Oh, back upstairs.
For those who are watching, there may be a lot of walking upstairs to showing off their collection.
Okay. I know we mentioned autographs earlier,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm just gonna bring this. Um. Okay. So. Okay, this is probably like my favorite. Here, let me. Okay. So we got to meet. Here, let me get some light up in here. Um. Sam J Jones
Who?
from Flash Gordon a couple times, but like our first time meeting him in person and like getting our picture taken with him and like talking to him, we got a couple autographs.
Ooh.
And this was when my husband and I weren't married yet. We were engaged, but like we hadn't set a date or like whatever. But Sam Sam signed this picture and he signed Mike and Lacey just get married.
Wait, you got Flash Gordon's. Wait, I can wait. Oh yeah. Oh wow.
Yeah.
That is cool. Oh
And that's
wow.
not
Yeah.
like the coolest autograph that we got like from him that day either.
But still, getting a autograph from Flash Gordon himself, that is pretty neat.
Yeah, and he's such a super nice guy.
Oh yeah, from what I've heard and seen, he seems like a pretty nice guy.
Oh, he is.
How many autographs do you guys have signed back there? Because I see the wall. I kind of see the wall back there.
Yeah. Um, so we got um Ewok. I think her and she's a Greek actress, so I don't want to butcher her name, but Margot Apostolos.
That's close enough, I would say.
So I got her autographed. Um, and then um James Earl Jones. I didn't meet him, neither did my husband. We just like bought it because we got a good deal. So we're just like, take it.
And imagine it came with the certificate of authenticity as well.
Right there. Oh, can you see?
Kind of.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Oh, there
yeah,
you go.
yeah, yeah. I see it. Wow, that
Yeah.
is
And
neat.
that's just some. There's more downstairs.
Oh, nice. It seems like you guys have gotten a lot of autographs over the years, especially whether you buy it or go to a con and get it.
Oh, absolutely. Most of them, fortunately, though, are like that in-con experience, which is like really cool. Like we have art by Greg Horn, who does a lot of like the
Ooh,
X-Men stuff, and
very
then
nice.
let's see, Brian Cummings. If you're a G.I. Joe fan, you know who that is. So
Oh yeah.
that's cool,
Oh,
and
that
it's
is
really
cool.
because he actually we walked into the con. I was dressed as Baroness. My husband dressed as Cope for Commander, and
Yep, I
Brian
remember
like
seeing your
stopped us.
I remember seeing your photos of that.
Yeah, it was really cool because he was like, "I want a picture with you," and we're like, "Ah!"
That is pretty cool.
And
And
we have like horror because we like horror movies too. So we got Kane Hodder.
ah,
Um,
yes.
we met him, got an autograph, and then Doug Bradley from Hellraiser. Um,
Ah,
let's see. Kevin Conroy, rest in peace.
rest in
Super
peace.
nice guy. So we got his autograph as well.
Rest in peace, Batman.
And then his name escapes me at the moment. But the creator of Punisher.
Ooh,
Yeah. I don't know why I can't think of his name. Um, but he's also like a super nice guy. So yeah, a lot of autographs are from like in-person meetups.
nice. See, I like that. I know the lines may take a long time. I may know may take a while to get to the person, but
Yeah,
was that a cat I
it's
just
worth
heard?
it. Oh, I mean, I have other stuff. So I'm getting excited because I realized I mean in my office too, like I have autographs of so I am so excited, like my brain is like
Oh, see, well, that's the like, see, that's like that's the one reason why I made this segment is for people to show off their stuff that they collected over the years.
yeah.
Now,
I, there's so much.
now when you were a kid, did you ever collect any nerdy stuff?
Yes. I never grew out of it. I don't even know when you were a kid. Um,
What?
you want specifics?
Yeah. What was like your favorite thing you had when you were a kid? Like nerdy, geeky thing you had when you were a kid?
Okay, when I was younger, My Little Pony. It was the 80s.
Oh, I
It
mean,
was
yeah, My Little
My Little
Pony.
Pony ran everything.
I mean, My Little Pony, Strawberry Shortcake, Cabbage
All of
Patch
that.
Kids. Yeah, those were the
She-Ra.
She-Ra. Oh, yeah, no, not to be confused with the Netflix show, but the original one from the
Oh yeah,
80s.
Filmation.
Oh man, that is really cool. So now I want to talk about comics.
Yeah.
Um, oh wait, no, back to wait, back to the one more question for your figures.
Okay.
What's your least favorite figure you own? Like you bought it, but it's just like, nah, it's there. No one really pays
Okay.
attention to it.
I'm gonna be very blunt. I do not have least favorites. um, I will keep things that like even my dog chewed up. I think that's my weakness.
Hey, if it still looks good, that counts.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, some things are like missing, like hands and feet and things. I don't throw them away.
I don't mean if it still looks in decent condition, I don't see why you won because I've.
Right. I mean, as long as the head is intact.
Oh yeah, Batman's missing arm. Oh, that's okay. He still has his face.
Right.
So comics.
Okay.
When did you start collecting comics?
Okay. um, I would have to say that like my okay, well, my older brother had a grip of X-Men. And when he wasn't home, like I would, you know, go into his room and be the typical little sister where I would like violate his comic book collection. I didn't bend or crinkle, which skipped it for the
Oh,
record, but I was just fascinated with like the art. Um, but when I had my own, my very first, like I owned it, was the death of Superman.
oh, that's when he was killed
Yeah.
by
I must have been
uh,
like in fifth grade when that happened. And it was like, oh, if you remember like
Doomsday.
the pandemonium.
I've never read the Death of Superman, but I did watch the animated movie that came out like a few years ago.
Yeah.
Wow, nice. So that was your first that you've ever read was the Death of Superman?
That was the very first one that I owned. Like that was
Oh,
like mine.
owned. Oh,
Yeah.
nice. What's it been like collecting comics?
um well, okay. Well, at large, I generally tend to collect the books that I had growing up, or that I wanted growing up, or that my brother had growing up. So it's a lot of like nostalgia for me. Um, yeah. I mean, but there's so much like so much has happened in the past like 20 or 30 years that I usually use like YouTube to catch up on like everything.
Oh
Because
yeah, I mean,
if I bought everything that has happened in the past like 30 years, I'd be homeless, I think.
oh, sorry, webcam. Do you have any modern comics from like nowadays from like the 2000s
Oh
and
yeah,
up?
yeah, yeah. I mean, not currently with me. I generally keep my graphic novels in the front room and then my individual comics in my office, but like I really fell in love with the new 52 run of Catwoman. And that was like one of the things from like this like generation that I collected every single one of them.
If I'm not
It's just
mistaken, you
really well
also,
written.
if I'm not mistaken, you've also, I think you've cosplayed the new 52 Catwoman
Oh yeah.
before, if I'm not mistaken.
It's
Nice.
so cool.
Oh no, I agree. So, a question I asked on a previous podcast of this: is there anything that you've made that you consider a collectible?
That I consider what?
So, something that
A
you've made
collectible.
that, yeah, something that you've made would you that you would consider a collectible? Whether you
Hmm.
just keep it as a display piece now, or you just love having it around.
Uh, well, I mean, my husband is really the detailed prop builder.
Oh, I've
I'm
seen
still
this. I've
learning
seen
how to
this.
make a lot of my
I've
own.
seen this. I've seen this stuff. It's really good.
Let me see. Okay, we're gonna travel some more. Told you, I have stuff all over the place.
Oh no, I believe it.
Okay. I keep my props in my office because I have like a little makeshift photo studio. Yeah. Okay. So a couple months back, I made my own Loki mask with
Ooh.
EVA foam. And that's the cool thing about being a cosplayer is when you're making props, you're making props, like stuff that you could like have on display. So let me show you. Yeah. Haha.
Oh wow, that is cool.
Yeah, it was really fun. I used part like EVA foam and like part like moldable foam.
Oh wow, how long did that take to make?
Probably a day if we don't like include like breaks.
Oh yeah, no, that's the one thing. Like, if you can make something that's like nerd geek related, that's not only like you said a prop, but it's also a collectible as well.
Right. Like a lot of our props are on display.
I've noticed, and there's nothing wrong with that, as I always say.
No, I think it makes like our house even cooler.
Nice. So back to the comic one. What's like your all-time favorite comic that you own? Whether it's something you have either on display or you enjoy reading it, or just because of the art cover.
It's a little all of the above. but I would have to say my favorite as a collector and as a fan would be my Chris Claremont signed X-Men Inferno.
Ooh.
Because that is a really good storyline. You got Madeline Pryor, who I recently cosplayed as well. It's just all around good.
Yeah, I could definitely see around your office you have like a bunch of stuff around a lot of Marvel stuff around your wall. The
Yeah. I
Wolverine.
mean, I got my little DC section too.
Nice. Um,
That's over here. I mean,
oh
there's a
yeah.
little, there's like Marvel here
Oh.
too, but it's like Marvel, DC. I try to keep things themed, but it really just depends on how much I have and how much space I have.
Oh yeah, no, I completely understand that with my little
Yeah.
nerd off with my little office space as well with my nerd stuff. Um, if you can remember, how many comics do you guys own?
Pull back the curtain. So I myself have well, 4 long boxes, but let me tell you,
Oh.
in terms of collectors, that's nothing.
Oh wow, yeah, I can see the long boxes already.
Yeah, right there.
Oh
All the way down.
wow. Oh wow, that's a
Yeah.
lot.
Yeah.
It
Well,
puts
on
me
average,
in
a
shame at
long
my
box
dinky
can
little
hold up to
collection.
like 150 comics. If
Wow,
I'm if I'm correct, I'm pretty sure.
that's a lot though.
Yeah, and I have like 4 of them. Um, but like I said, it's super modest compared to like a lot of other collectors I know.
Oh yeah, no, there are collectors out there who have like over 1,000.
Yeah. And they have
uh,
like entire rooms in their house
oh,
just for comics.
I believe it. So now on to movie memorabilia. Any movie memorabilia you own from either TV shows or movies?
Um, like I would say like along the lines of the autographs that I showed you. As for like TV is concerned, if you are familiar, you have to be familiar. Game of Thrones, and I'm
I'm
locked out of my
familiar.
house.
Uh-oh.
Um, hold on, that's my dog.
I'm familiar with Game of Thrones.
Sorry, I was in my office. It's okay.
Hey, Mikey.
Oh, my friend says hi. I'm my husband. How's it going? Okay. Movie memorabilia. It's really not so much memorabilia. I think all of our props could sort of be considered that, but
That yeah, I would count that.
um, the Wolf and the Crows, the Night's Watch.
Wait,
We
where I
got their
can
autograph. We met them
can
at
you move it over a little? Oh, there you go. Oh
Reno
wow.
Comic Con, and they were super cool.
Oh, that is cool.
Yeah, really nice guys.
Nice. So, for a buddy of mine, when I did this for him and his daughter, he was talking about how he collects like the DVD special editions, how they come in those cool looking cases. You guys own any like of those?
Not that I'm aware of, but you know we have gold.
Nice.
Yeah.
Now, one thing I have yet to ask because I didn't ask it last time: is there anything are there any things you want to add to your collection?
Oh
Like, did you have
wow.
like that one dream thing that you or Mike would like to add to your collection?
hmm. I don't know. Lego Jetstar. The Lego Jetstar.
Oh, that's like pretty a decent size.
Here's the thing. Okay, there's a story behind like the Lego Jetstar, and I think you'll appreciate it. When when my husband and I like were talking about marriage, and we're like talking about engagement rings and whatever, I didn't ask for a ring. Guess what I asked for?
What did you ask for?
I asked for the Lego Jetstar. I was like, keep the ring, give me the Lego Jetstar. It never happened. He's so old fashioned.
Yeah, because the Lego Death Star. I mean, any Lego things based off of TV shows, video games, movies are not going to be cheap.
No, they're not. No, they're not.
Oh no, because my my friend's daughter when I had her on with her dad for a previous episode, she showed me a Lego BB-8
Yeah.
that she had where you can like move the head where you can move the head or if you turn another gear, his front chest thing opens and it has this little spark lighter that he has.
Yeah,
which I
Legos have
thought was.
become like mad detailed in the past like 20, 30 years.
Oh yeah. I mean, like as I showed before, my favorite Lego thing I own is the mini Millennium
Oh
Falcon,
yeah.
and it has the little things right here, the two little prongs that if you press them back, it shoots out the red
Oh yeah, yeah, the
Lego.
torpedoes.
Yeah, I'm afraid. No, I'm afraid to press those because if I do, I'm gonna lose them.
Oh yeah, yeah, you will. Those things got range.
Oh yeah, they do. I mean, Lego
Yeah.
has just. It's crazy how much Lego has just you know gotten over the years with their stuff. Like it's either too expensive, very
Oh, it is
detailed.
so expensive, especially if you get anything Star Wars related or like even anything like Marvel related can that can get up there in price too.
Oh yeah, especially with them introducing like the Lego helmets now, like Batman's helmet, Iron Man, Spider Man's, Venom's,
All of it,
Carnage,
all of it.
all of them. Yeah. So before we end this, any advice you like to give out there to those who want to get into collecting?
Um, I would say just be patient. A lot of the times, when I'm out like collecting or foraging, um, I'll find things that I know are like one of a kind, and it's you just kind of have to sort of like play it by like ear in a sense that like if you see something like that's rare, like you might want to just jump on it and get it right there, but like don't be afraid to like look elsewhere and find something that is not going to break the bank. It doesn't have to. It just has to be fun and make you feel good.
Oh no, I completely agree because like it's crazy like back then like how some of these toys we used to have back then as a kid that are like 20, 30, $10 or like 100 to 200 bucks if they're still in the
Crazy.
if they're still mint in the
Yeah.
box. I remember, as I've said on a previous segment of this, how I used to have the Green Goblin from the Sam Raimi Spider-Man film.
Yeah.
It came with the glider, came with the Green Goblin, and if you take off his mask, it'll show Norman's face. I looked that up online,
Yeah.
and it's like almost 200 bucks still in the box. Like, wow, I wish
Yeah.
I would
Yeah.
have known that.
Yeah. Yeah. It happens. And
God.
save your toys, kids. Save them.
Oh yeah, no. So lastly, before we end this, as I always say at the end of these, would you like to promote yourself by letting people know where to find you on social media?
Oh, Instagram. Miss Marvelous Cosplay.
Nice. And links to those will be in the description below. I think that should do it again, Miss Marvelous.
Thank you,
Thank.
Wayne.
Oh, you are very welcome. I'm looking forward to also interviewing your husband for his cosplayer interview coming up this month. So, and also thank you for showing off your guys' collection. Like I
That
said,
was
I
only
thought.
part of it. Maybe someday I'll clean more rooms.
Oh no, I'm looking forward to seeing your guys' collection grow. Like from what I've seen on both your Instagrams, you guys collect a lot of stuff. And then the best thing is, no matter how old you are, you're always still going to be a kid at heart when it comes to this stuff.
100%.
So yeah, I think that should about do it. Yeah. Once again, I am Wayne the Unknown. Thank you for listening, and as always, and until next time, thank you for watching.
Thank you.